Greetings, everybody. I hope you're all doing well today. This is Just Normie. Welcome to Just Norm channel. If you're new, please like, subscribe, and share my content as it helps the channel grow greatly. And don't forget to hit that notification button as I have videos that drop every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 3 a.m. PST. So let's begin. Today our discussion is my review of Ghostbusters Afterlife. An amazing movie, I might say. And I'm sorry that this is a late review and stuff like that, but I told you that I would not be doing anything until after the first of the year. There will be no real spoilers. You all know me. I won't do that to you. It is my overall opinion, thoughts on it. So let's jump into all of it, and I will say, what an absolutely amazing movie. They did such a great job with this entire movie. And it might be nostalgia, but dude, I absolutely loved it. Bringing back the old cast to giving us some backstory due to the gap in time of being 30 years. Even the new cast were not overused or in your face. Matter of fact, introducing the kids to an updated modern day to telling what appears to be a lot of within a small rural town with the mystery of what brings everything together while bringing the past forward and into the future was done so well. Being 30 years since the last of the second one in the movies back in the 90s is just amazing and well worth the wait for any Ghostbuster fan. Hell, even my son, who was 17 years old, he had seen 1 and 2 and he loved it. As if he even prepped himself and watched 1 and 2 again before we actually went and saw Afterlife. When introducing what seems like a bleak reality of being stuck in this little town to the intrigue of Paul Rudd basically being the introduction of the Ghostbusters to the kids and whom Egon was, to why the character Paul Rudd was in the small town, all fits so well. Some have said that Paul Rudd is being Paul Rudd, but I don't think so. His part, I think, was very well done, and the way they used his character to also explore the past while doing so to the future to these kids that they were not even alive during the 80s, which was another great way in which Paul Rudd introduced them through like YouTube videos of what happened back in the 80s when the internet didn't exist, you know what I'm saying? But people have uploaded all this stuff, you know. It was a fun way of going down an adventure down a memory lane, you know what I'm saying? All in all, the Ghostbusters has stood the test of time, no doubt. Not being a cult classic, but being a classic movie. Storytelling, all around humor, funny and sad, but a great flick for the family in any era, even 30 years later. I say it stands up to time because it is, like I said, a good family movie. The movie invites and allows all ages to enjoy the past flicks and current Ghostbusters Afterlife. It has a nicely mix of comedy, investigation, scary moments that we got in the first 2 installments. While you knew or thought you knew what was coming, you didn't. And the town and all the Easter eggs were so well placed all over, it made it that much better. It was not too much or too little, it was just right. And even if someone thought it might be too much, you are bringing back a beloved movie 30 years later to being a love letter to Harold Ramis and his passing, to the interview by and through his daughter in real life about how much it means to hear the fans get to say goodbye to a fan favorite. Now, how often do you actually hear that from actors and of their children and stuff? You know what a great daughter of Harold Ramis to say that about the fans. When it came to the story, the backdrop of it being set in the small rural America per se to tell a wonderful story is such a short time of 2 hours, but they did such a great job telling the story while linking the past to the 30 years in the future. Further, it didn't take away that the original Ghostbusters weren't present for the majority of the movie, but you had a lot of nostalgia that hooked you in, dropping hints to the Echo One, to some of the ghosts, to the backdrop of these this little town, rural America setting that we all know that Hollywood looks down on, really kept you engaged. There was no like slowing of the movie and stuff like that. I'm not a die-hard Ghostbuster fan. Yes, I know. Don't attack me, everybody. But I am a fan nonetheless. The past was what it was. But the setup for the movie, the family, the kids, even the friends that came along for the ride of the Ghostbusters was intriguing in a modern sense. Fun-packed, not very slow moments per se. Yes and no, but didn't take you out of the movie overall. And while it centered on the past to current day, the kids were the focus, while the family was also, to the teacher Paul Rugg, didn't take anything away from it. No, the kids or the plot were or didn't hog or take away from it. It's kind of very hard to explain how I'm trying to say it, but the kids were not annoying either. I thought that the way that they came across and the acting that they did was very convincing. I really enjoyed it. And so this being centered around a family that Egon left behind, not because he wanted to, but because he had an obligation to do so, which took away his time with his daughter and only child. A lot of the movie was very much real-life theme of an absent parent or two generations to some really good jokes, a lot of humor that you expect from a film. I even thought the CGI was done so well with a budget of $75 million. They were able to pull off what they did was so amazing. Why is that, Hollywood? That with a $75 million budget gave us a story, solid acting, solid storytelling, and I came away wanting more. And in the end and throughout the movie, it was a tearjerker for me. No doubt about it. And at the end, I cried, and I don't cry at all. I love the film so much that I went back and saw it 2 more times. I can't wait for it to come out on DVD and Blu-ray, but it will join my collection of the rest, excluding the crap that we got from 2016, but that is all I have for you. Let me know what you all think about this. Did you see it? Was it a tearjerker? Did you like it? My buddy Knights5N, he loved it. He asked me how it was before he saw it, and I said, dude, you got to go see it, dude. He loved it. I will say in closing, it is and truly was fans' dream movie that really linked the past with the modern day very well. That is more than most can say for modern day Hollywood that wants to destroy and remake what we all love. Jason Reitman, the son of Ivan Reitman, and the remake what we all loved, did so well. Will we get more? I don't know. That is a good question. Or should it just be left to this last movie? From all indications, there's indication of more to come. But it seems that Sony is very happy with this. And I'm putting my mouth where my money is, too, as well. I'm not giving money to Marvel and all that stuff. But we're coming up on 9 minutes. I hope you like my review. I know I didn't put any spoilers in here and stuff like that. I wrote this shortly after I watched the movie the first time, so this is my opinion of it and stuff like that. But take care, everybody. I love you all. Take care. Welcome to 2022. Bye.